Hello students, today we will discuss about the antidepressants. So first of all we have to learn what is a depression. A depression is the sad sudden mood swings or a loss of interest by the people or the patient or it can be affective disorders which refer to your pathological changes in the mood state of the person. So major depression can be a sad mood, loss of interest and pleasure, low energy, worthlessness, guilt, psychomotor retardation or agitation in change of appetite or sleep, melancholia or suicidal thoughts. So these are the symptoms if you are finding in yourself. So be assessed so that it can be assessed which psychotic disorder you are suffering from. So basically, the depressions are classified into two broad categories: unipolar or a bipolar. Unipolar are depressions are of two types: relative depression or endogenous depression. So, what is a relative depression? Relative depressions occur due to the stress in the life, the day-to-day life, the way you are working in your life, morning to night, evening schedule. So, according to that stress in your life and distressing circumstances in your workplace or in your home can cause a reactive depressions, the way you react towards the things which are occurring in your day-to-day life. Next is your endogenous depressions, and these depressions are the biochemical abnormality in the brain. It is not related to your life. It is a biochemical abnormality and it is caused by the deficiency of monoamines. Monoamines deficiency causes this endogenous depressions in which sodium and 5-HT activity in brain. These activity get decreased in the brain, so they cause a endogenous depression. Some of the symptoms are: first symptoms which is being seen in the endogenous depressions are emotional symptoms. The patient feel very low, sad, hopeless, low self confidence, loss of interest and suicidal thoughts. So these are the symptoms related to your emotions. Second, symptoms are your biological symptoms. Biological symptoms occur on your on the body, and how they are different things which you are occurring in your day-to-day life, like the patient feels fatigue, apathy, loss of libido, loss of appetite, lack of concentration and sleep disturbances. So these are the biological symptoms. Second class is your bipolar depressions. Bipolar depressions are the alternative episodes of mania and depressions. It is a cyclic mood swings. The person can be first in a manic phase and then it goes to the depressive phase according to the situations. Earlier, these bipolars are also known as manic depressive psychosis, which is shortly named as MDP, or manic depressive illness, that is MDI. It is less common and associated with the heredity tendency. According to the hereditary, they are occur the bipolar disorders. So mania is the opposite of depressions with the elations, over enthusiasm, overconfidence, irritation, aggressiveness. So these are the some bipolar symptoms. You can identify the bipolar depressions. So moving towards the pathophysiology, how it occur in the body, how the depressive occurs. So we can say exact there is no pathophysiology regarding depression, but for the endogenous depressions there are two main methods. first is your deficiency of monoamines in the cortical and limbic system and causes the monoamine hypothesis. Examples are serotonin or norepinephrine and dopamine. Second is your neurotropic hypothesis. In this, certain nerve growth of factors like brain derived neurotropic factors, that is BDNP, it controls the neurogenesis, and this loss of the neurotropic effect causes atropic changes in the brain, and these atropic changes are the depressions. So these are the two pathological situations from which the endogenous depressions occur.